It's that time again, everybody. Q&A time. And I'm not going to waste any time. You all know what this is. I released the Q&A thing. Ask your questions. I got questions. There's questions to answer, so we're going to answer the questions now. I feel like this is going to be shorter than the other one. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, starting us off with... Where am I going? Alright, first up by Chris Munzo. I believe I recognize that username. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Has 4 questions. First, Jack and Coney. Yeah. First question for you guys. Do you guys still eat brains? Nah. What do you think we are? The Walking Dead zombies? No, we don't. Of course not. I mean, if it's a dead person, I'm not gonna pass them free food. What about that guy in the junkyard? We don't talk about the guy in the junkyard. Second question is for me. What kind of powers do you have? I don't really know. I know I've got a lot of powers. I don't even know the full extent of them. Third question is for Ratty McFreddington. Now, what do you want? You have a question. Oh. Anyway, how does it feel that your company is losing millions of dollars in 2023? You shut the f***. If I had a nickel for every time Mickey's done that, I think I'd have like at least 2 nickels. And one for Falco from him. Yeah, what's up? How does it feel to not die first in the Squid Game? I'm not amused by that. Oh, come on, it's just a joke. You know what, whatever. Don't be salty about a joke, that's fine. Alright, next up is from... What the heck? Thomas Gliss... What? Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Thomas. Thomas asks... Oh, it's for Callie. Callie! Callie? Where's Callie?
Oh! Hi. Well,
Oh!
sorry.
Oh. Ugh.
Sorry, I wanted to make a fun entrance and land behind you, but I missed.
It's okay. Yeah,
You alright?
I'm fine. Do you have a question?
Oh! Yay! What's my question?
How does it feel winning the first Super Plush Island? The first season is what he means.
Oh! I mean, it was a lot of fun. What else do you want me to say?
Alrighty. Lord Godzilla asks to me... Alright, I didn't even recognize that username. Do you like anime, and if so, what is your favorite anime? I don't really care for anime, but I do like Dragon Ball Z. And yes, I have seen some other animes. None have really caught my interest. But Dragon Ball Z will always remain something special to me. What is your favorite game from 2023? If you mean what game have I played this year that I really liked, Choo Choo Charles. I don't keep track of when games are released very often. And does my universe have a main antagonist? And if not, will it ever have one? I mean, I guess the devil, if that counts. Otherwise, don't think so. Next up is from Crazy Cookie. Boyfriend?
Oh, beep bop.
Do not speak in beep bops. I'm not making subtitles. Speak English, darn you.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
What are your 3 reasons you love your girlfriend?
Well, I can't say the number 1 reason on YouTube. But my other 2 reasons are that she makes me laugh, and, I don't know, she's really nice.
Callie, you have one too. Again.
Woo! I'm getting so many questions.
Yes, you are. Do you hate Mickey since he is mean?
Oh, I don't like using the word hate, because hate is just so negative and mean and bad. Bad. But, yeah, Mickey's real mean. I don't like him.
Next up is from Speedy. Hello again, Speedy. Question for Neo. Who is your favorite Mario character? I don't know. I really like Yoshi. I really like Daisy. I like Waluigi. I like Ludwig von Koopa. I really like Rosalina. I like Wario. I like Diddy Kong. I know some people are going to say that doesn't count. I don't care. I like Cappy. Fine. You know what? No. You know, I would say like Yoshi, Ludwig, Daisy, Waluigi, and Rosalina. They're like my top picks. If I had to pick a favorite, it's more often going to come down to Yoshi, Rosalina, and Ludwig. Mostly Rosalina, probably. I've always just found her to be such a interesting character. But I do love Yoshi, and I do really like Ludwig. So, like, those three collectively are probably my favorites. And, okay then. Callie, you have another one.
Wow, I'm getting a lot today, aren't I?
I doubt it's gonna stop.
I don't have a problem with that.
Your question is, what is your favorite Splatoon game?
It comes down to 1 or 3.
What's wrong with 2?
Well, nothing's wrong with it, but... you know.
Oh yeah. Bad memories? Oh, that's fair.
But between 1 and 3, I like them both a lot, but... well... I can't pick. I like them both a lot.
Next up is for Puphead.
Yo, what's up?
Why do you talk in memes?
I have no idea!
And his next 2 questions are for me. What plushies do you plan on getting in the future? Right now, I don't have any big priorities other than I do want to maybe get like Ethelyn and the Woofies from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. But outside of that, I don't really have any big priorities right now with getting new characters. Unless you count Makeship, in which I have 2 that I've ordered, and I'm thinking about getting a 3rd, and I'm hoping another one gets funded. So like I don't know, but Makeship's like something that is hard to predict sometimes. And what is your opinion on versus edits? I think they're cool, and I really hope that I get to make more as time goes on, because I like doing it a lot. And next up is from Dream King. Question for Neo. Who do you most want to see from the Cuphead games get made into an official plush? Warner Worman, Dr. Cal, Grim Matchstick, any one of those would be cool. Elder Kettle I would take. Just give us somebody! Sorry, I'm cool. I'm not gonna rant about it again. Congo. And next up is Callie.
Yeah?
You have one with Marie this time.
Okay. Come here, Marie. It's question time.
Okay. Do you think that we'll get to see Deep Cut or Off the Hook sometime soon?
I really hope so. I just haven't heard from them in a pretty long time. Will we get to see them?
I think one day we will. I expect Deep Cut first.
Aren't you still their boss?
Yeah.
Then why don't you just bring him over here sometime?
I suppose it's not the worst idea. And next up from Dream King is to the FNAF gang. Ooh, alright. Whoops. Overshot that one. My bad. What's up? He just wants to know, what are your thoughts on the FNAF movie? I loved it! Seeing myself on the big screen was really, really cool. Yeah, I gotta admit, it was a whole lot of fun. Yup. I think they did us a whole lot of justice. What about you two?
Pizza!
Shut up, matey! What else did you think she was gonna say? Anyway, I thought I was awesome in the movie, so hell yeah! The movie was great. I mean, it could have been scarier, I'll be honest. But, you know, you take some, you lose some. Next up is from, hey, Super Freddy Plush, let's go! What's up, bro? What's your favorite Among Us and Squid Game video you've made? I don't think I could pick Squid Game. Like, it comes down to, like, episodes 6 and 8, and I really like 7 and 5, too, for that matter. I mean, hell, I really like episodes 9 and 10, but... yeah, it's hard for me to pick one. So, I don't know. Yeah. And as for Among Us plus 10. Bam. Easy. And what are 5 voices you love to do the most? I don't know if I could pick 5 just because there's so many I like to do, but the 3 that first come to mind are Foxy, Ludwig, and Rick. Those 3 I love to do. Next up is from Ice Master Films. Do you have plans for more series? And congratulations on 2K subscribers. Thank you. I saw a lot of people commenting that. Thank you all for that. And yes, I do have plans for more series. It's just gonna take a bit of time to get around to it. Next up is from Brian's Toy Show, and it's for Ludwig. What's the question? How high do you think your IQ is? You know, sometimes my genius, it's almost frightening. That doesn't answer the question. I don't care. Rude! Next up is from Kingdom Heartmaster. Ludwig! I just left. I don't care. The next question is for you. Alright. Who do you hate the most instead of Mario or Bowser Jr.? Whoever said I hated Mario, he's my rival. Anyway, I suppose I don't really have a hatred for anybody. I have a very strong irritation with my father. Bowser Jr. is a brat, but you said it's instead of Mario or Jr., so... I don't like Luigi, if I'm being honest. He's a coward, and... frankly, I find him to be an embarrassment of a sidekick to his brother. Question from Mario the Gangs, and it's for Mario and Cuphead. Me and Cuphead? That's a weird pairing. Yeah, let's see what the question is. Do you think Bowser and the Devil might team up? I hope not. I doubt it. Oh god. I don't know. The Devil doesn't necessarily team up with people. I mean, maybe Dice, but like the rest are his minions. Like, they're his henchmen. I don't know if that necessarily counts as teaming up. Yeah, and plus, Bowser's just too incompetent. He can be a threat, and a dangerous one sometimes too. But overall, he's not that big of a worry to deal with. Huh. You got it easy then. Maybe it's just because I've been fighting him for so long, it just becomes an average work week, I guess. Next up is from Eggboy64, and it's for Yoshi.
Hi.
Yoshi, do you evade your taxes? What are taxes? Next up is from Cool Sonic Plush. It's for me. How many custom plushies do you have and who are they? Right now I have only Metaton, who's been in multiple videos, and Among Us Plush 6.5. That is another custom that I have in there. It is called The Vessel. Next up is from Total Plushie Island. What or who inspired you to start plush tubing? I've answered this before, I believe, but I'll just go and say it again, because... feel like it. It was Luigi Fan 0001. Might have been missing a 0, but who cares? Luigi Fan. How long does an average plush video take for you? It takes a while, but not that long. I don't know, it depends on the plush video. They all take different amounts of time. If you had to kill off permanently Callie or Mario, which one would you kill off? Oh, neither's good. 4, cats or dogs? Dogs, I am forever biased. I love cats, but like dogs. I love dogs. In fact, I like dogs so much that, I have 2 of them. Question from Demetrius Crosby? I don't know how you say that. Question for Neo, what's a game series you hate that most people love? I don't know. There's Hello Neighbor. I really do not like the those games are awful, but I don't know if most people love them. It seems like the only game that people love is like the original demo or beta. I don't remember. And there's Deltarune, which I think is really overrated. Those are the only ones I can really think of. Because every other game I could think of, I'm just not interested in. I don't hate it, I'm just not interested in it. Next is for Sunflower. The question is, how does it feel to be the first eliminated from Super Plush Island Season 2?
It happens. Beep, 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 beep.
Next up is from Lewis Donaldson. Alright, question for Neo, what's your favorite show? I have too many. I love the Andy Griffith Show, The Walking Dead. If I start now, I'm not gonna stop. There are a lot of shows, like the Cuphead Show. Oh, that's so good. Again, I could really go on, and I'm not going to. But there are just too many to name. But there has been a few shows that I really like recently. Like, I've been really getting into a show called Shark Tank. It's not for everybody, but I love it, so yeah. Another question for me, what's your favorite OST? Original soundtrack. That's hard. I don't know. I really like Fredon and Funkin' soundtracks, mostly from mods, but I like Undertale's soundtrack. I always will. I like Cuphead, but if I had to pick a favorite, probably Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. That soundtrack will never get old. And, oh, that's interesting. A question for Bendy. The question is, what do you think of Mickey? I think he's an egotistical little crybaby. I don't like him. Alright, question from user... Okay, user. To Baldy.
Huh?
Have you seen someone that got a 1+1 wrong and punished them with death?
Thankfully, I've never come across anybody that stupid. But if I did,
Yes, I would punish them with death. Nobody should be that stupid and live. Alright. Question from Justin Plush Productions Show, and it's for Luigi.
I'm coming. Alright, I'm here. What's up?
Your question is, do you love any other girl besides Daisy? No.
If you're gonna say any other girl besides Daisy, no. Just no. 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 Hell no. 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 I would feel no. No. Just no. No. No.
Anyway, next up is from GMB Mario. Question, out of every single Final Destination OSG of all the Super Smash Bros. Games, which one do you consider as your favorite? That's... I really like Smash 64 and Brawl. Those two are... I like them all. Maybe 64, just because that one I have a bit of nostalgia with, like the I like that one, but Brawl's soundtrack. You know, when they mentioned soundtracks, I should have brought up Brawl because I adore Brawl's soundtrack, and that Final Destination theme is, I'd say Brawl's, just because that one sticks out to me the most. And question again from him is, which SMG4 movie is your favorite and your least favorite? I don't have a least favorite. I like SMG4's content a lot, but I don't feel like I could really pinpoint a favorite or a least favorite. Next up is from Thomas. Oh wait, is this guy again? All right, question for Mario. Yo, what's up? Who do you like more, Peach or Callie? What kind of a question is that? Callie is my friend and Peach is my girlfriend. I guess Peach? That's two different ways of liking someone. I would say I like Peach more because I'm in a relationship with her, but Callie's a very close friend. So it's not like, I don't know, that's a weird question, but I would say I like a Peach more. Next up is from Shadow Plush Gaming, or SPP Gaming, and that's stupid. Just call yourself Shadow Plush, dude. Question for Callie. Oh, again.
Again?
Yep.
Okay.
What's your favorite pet?
I like cats. I really like cats.
Next up is for Bowser Jr.
What? What do you want?
Your question is, why are you such a brat?
You're a brat.
You couldn't even knock it over, you weakling. Yeah, whatever. Alright, next up is for... Really, dude, you had to get him involved. The devil. Your question is, out of the 4 henchmen, Cell, Bendy, Infinite, and Dice, who is the best? They all have their strengths and weaknesses. But if I had to rely on one, I wouldn't trust Cell. He gets things done better than the others in that regard. Next up is for me. What is your favorite Christmas song? I don't really have a favorite Christmas song. Like, I listen to some and then I'm just kind of done. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite. But I do like some classic Christmas carols. Like, an example that I could think of a song that I do like is, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. I like that one. Jingle Bells is always something catchy to listen to. Yeah, just some classic Christmas carols I like a lot. But God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, that one's... Specifically the one by Pentatonics. Yeah, actually, pretty much every Christmas-themed song that Pentatonics has done, I like. If you haven't heard of them, listen to some of their songs. They're pretty talented. And last up from him is for Bowser.
What do you want?
Question. Do you think Daisy is threatening?
What? No. Diet Peach? You think I think Diet Peach is scary? No. Little Miss Flower Girl has nothing on. Oh!
I'll talk. Nothing to show for it.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright, next up is Epic Jabub. He's got 3 questions. Question 1, what's your opinion on Vester and Friends? For me, I despise him. Same. I'm sorry to anybody. You know what? No, I'm not sorry because you're probably like 2 years old and you should be off of YouTube. Vester is annoying as hell. Like, if I had to pick the 3 most annoying plush channels ever, Vester and Friends is the king of which. He is so stinking annoying. He's not even funny. Nothing about Vester is funny. He is pure annoying garbage. Brain rot. That's what Vester is. There is nothing that I can say positively about that stupid freaking channel. Except it has a cool intro. And even that is ruined when the rest of your content is just characters repeating the same phrases 1 million times over expecting the same laugh. That's why only babies like your channel, Vester. Babies, infants, little children with brain rot. That's it. I'm sorry that got a little personal. Also, I said 3. Yeah, SML is really annoying with his Rose and Jeffy. Screw them both. And I'm not going to apologize for this next take. Crazy Mario Brothers Luigi is the most annoying plush character I have ever seen in a channel when you don't count Vester and Friends as an entirety. Sorry, that got a little much. Question 2, who inspired you to make plush vids? I answered this already, Luigi fan. And question 3, have you ever watched South Park? I've seen 1 episode, it was super annoying and I don't like it.
And now we have the final 2 questions from YouTube. One from DrawHexy700. Question for Neo, out of all the series you have made so far, which one is your favorite? Also, congrats on 2K, thanks. I would say my favorite for right now is, I don't know, I am really proud of the Deluxe series, Among Us Plus Deluxe to be specific, because I feel like it's a huge improvement over what I used to make content-wise. Even my least favorite episode, which is 5, I feel is still a great improvement over a lot of the old Among Us Plus videos I used to make. Which is, I know what I'm doing more, and I feel like I'm able to make that type of video more interesting than I did before. But that being said, I still think my favorite will be Squid Game. I think I've just managed to make that really well written. I feel like it's the most emotional, the most impactful. I think I've been able to really up my game with editing in certain regards. I think I'm really done well with camera well. I just feel like that series is really good. Its first episode or two was a little on the rocky side with just editing terms, but I think in terms of script writing, I think Squid Game is my magnum opus, if you will. At least for now. And then last YouTube question from Cool Doge. Question for Neo, why don't you make a Pokemon plush vids, and which Pokemon do you have plushies of? I believe I've shown in some collections which plushies I have. I have Pikachu, I have Jigglypuff, I have Charizard, I have Squirtle, Meowth, and Pancham, of course. So I have 6. And Rayquaza. I nearly missed that one. Dang, how did I miss my favorite? Okay, and I can't think of any more. I used to have a Psyduck, and then I gave it away. And I used to have these 2 little Pikachus that were like in Mario and Luigi suits. I believe that are also gone. I don't think they're around anymore. But to answer the main question, why don't I make Pokemon plush vids? I've just never really liked Pokemon. Like, it's never been a franchise that I've just been that attached to, if you will. I like it. It's not necessarily a bad franchise. I'm just not really into it, you know? It's never been a franchise that I've been attached to, regardless of my interests. It's hard to explain. I'm not really into Pokemon, so as such, I'm not really going to make a Pokemon Plus series. The Pokemon characters will show up every once in a while, but they're never going to have their own series, unless somehow my heart changes towards Pokemon and I get really into it, which that would be quite the sight to see, wouldn't it? And now on to Discord questions. Okie dokie. The first Discord question is from SFP because he decided to ask one on Discord and not group them all together on YouTube for some reason. So, it's for Undyne. Undyne!
Yeah.
How do you feel about Sans?
I mean, he's Papyrus's brother, so I have to give him some respect, I guess. But, I mean, he's lazy, and I don't really like that. But you know what? At least he's chill to be around, I guess.
Next up, Scythe Xenoverse has a few questions, and the first one is Callie.
Huh?
He asks, what's the pain you didn't like in the Among Us or Squid Game? Great, look what you did. You made her sad. Ugh. Alright, anyway, next question is to... Oh, it's my buddy Foxy. Foxy!
Yo, a pirate's life for me. What's up?
He asks, will you get revenge on Luigi after that one Among Us game?
Oh, the green bean. A little cowardly. I'm not a revenge-seeking pirate, but if I do happen to catch him off guard, I might just consider it.
And the last of Scythe's questions is to... Oh, Rosalina!
Oh, QnA. Right, here, I'll do this for you. Let me see. If Nintendo does another Super Mario game where you are playable, will you be as excited as Daisy was? Well, I was already playable in Mario 3D World, and I've been playable in a lot of the sports games. But if I'm playable in another mainline game, I suppose it would be pretty fun. But I don't mind if I am or am not in another mainline Mario game. That's Nintendo's choice. I'll be off now.
Next up is from... Ooh, Crazy Films has a few questions. First up, question to Neo. What are your thoughts on Mario Wonder? It's actually a really cool game. I like it quite a bit. Next is, also for me, what's your favorite Cuphead character? I don't mean in terms of boss difficulty, I just mean in how much you like them.
I mean, I really like the main Cuphead and Mugman. I like Mugman more. I like the way that they portrayed the devil. I know that sounds kind of weird, but like I do like how they did his character of just this big old mob boss. I think that's clever. Casino boss, I guess, is more accurate, but... I really like Cagney Carnation and Cala Maria, and I have a bias for pirates, so I like Briny Beard. I like Dr. Cal, I like Grim Matchstick. I don't know, like, Cuphead's never been a big character-based thing. It's always a gameplay thing, so I don't really have a favorite character. I just like a lot of them. And Crazy Films has 2 more questions, one of which is for Super Monkey. Here I come to save the day! He asks, have you ever fought any supervillains in your days? Supervillains. Other than those nasty balloons which have all been vanquished beyond the Shadow Realm, I have yet to come across a proper villain since those trusted little balloons. But one day I know evil will resurface, and I will have the honor to get the suit back in its proper state and fight for the good of justice again! He's a weirdo. Anyway, last of Crazy Films questions is to Daisy.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
How much of a baby is Bowser on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 meaning not much of a baby, 10 biggest baby ever.
He is kind of a baby, I admit. He's all talk. It's like, what's the phrase, a glass cannon? He talks all this big power and talk, but a little bit of fear just... So yeah, he's kind of pathetic in that regard. I would say he's a pretty big baby, maybe like a 8 or a 9. I don't know. If I'm generous, maybe a 7. Nah, an 8 does it.
Next up is from Rymac. Daisy, come on back.
Huh?
You got another question.
Ooh.
Who do you hate more, Bowser or Waluigi?
Yeah, Waluigi. No contest. Bowser's just a big old pathetic, what I was saying, glass cannon. But Waluigi is just an insult to Luigi. I don't like him at all.
Next question from Rymac is for Link. What would you do if something were to be around Zelda or try to hurt her? Well, if it has a head, I'll cut it off. That's what I'll do. If it doesn't have a head, I will stab it wherever I can find a weak point. Last of Rymac's question is to Callie. Still thinking about that other question? Well, this one might cheer you up. Would you say you're related to Buddy the Elf?
Aw, that's sweet. I get it, because he's basic elf, he's a Christmas elf, he's all happy and sweet. That's nice, thanks, but no, because he's a human, I'm an inkling. No, but that's really sweet. Aw, so nice.
Thank you for cheering her up.
Alright, this is for the Koopalings. To each Koopaling... Yeah? What is the best Koopaling and you can't pick yourself?
Dude, I would say... Oh, dude, colors.
Larry.
Oh, right. I'd say probably Ludwig, man.
Morton really like Iggy, Morton really like Lemmy, Morton like Ludwig, but Morton picked Lemmy, because Lemmy funny. Lemmy nice to Morton.
Like, look, the boys get on my nerves sometimes, but if I have to pick, like, one, I don't know. Larry pretty much does nothing wrong other than he's an idiot. Martin is like the same way. Iggy's smart, so I guess I respect him for that, but like... Lemmy's just too energetic. Roy's... I guess like Ludwig, like, he's probably the best of us all, if I'm being honest. Like, don't tell him I said that. He's got an ego from that.
Oh, I would easily pick Lemmy, although Ludwig's a close second. It's nice to have someone on the same level of intellect as you, but Lemmy's always my best bro. They're all kind of dumb in their own way, but at least Ludwig keeps his head intact, so I guess I'd say Ludwig.
I look up to Ludwig a lot, but Iggy's my favorite of all of us.
I don't think I can pick a favorite. They each have potential, but they also each have a downside that makes them weak in some regard. Larry is young and naive. Morton is lacking in the brains. Wendy's self-absorbed to the point where she can be blind to the world around her. Iggy can be off the walls to a point where it's unnerving for everyone else's sanity. Roy can sometimes just be hard to predict, but I suppose that can have its benefits. And Lemmy is just... usually he's just too playful to truly be, for lack of a better word, evil. They each have their benefits and their downsides. But as the eldest, it would feel wrong to pick a favorite. So I will not be doing that. However, I will say this about each of them. They are all far superior than that spoiled brat Bowser Jr. This one is to Knuckles.
Knuckles! Yeah! I got a question. Sonic, wait, what?
Oh, hey, Knuckles.
Oh, hey, Sonic.
And Tails.
Hey, Tails. Hey.
The question here is, if there was another character in the Sonic crew, who would join? I think he's like referring who would enter the, who do you guys want to see come into this world next from, you know, yours.
That's tricky.
Yeah, that is kind of tricky.
Personally, what do you think, Tails? Well, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't mind seeing Silver or Blaze, but... or Cream. Cream's nice.
Oh yeah,
Remember those guys? They're all cool.
I have an answer.
Huh? What?
What about Shadow? Just to see you and him duke it out all the time.
What? Come on. Really? Edgelord himself?
Yeah, why not? That sounds like it'd be kind of funny.
Nah.
Well then, what about you? You gonna pick Amy?
I don't know. Amy's cool and all. Why wouldn't you pick,
Rouge? What? Nah! Rouge is annoying. She always is after my master emeralds. Ugh, annoys me.
Alright, sure. Well, I mean, Amy is always nice to us. Wouldn't mind seeing her around. And yeah, even though Shadow and me butt heads, it would be kinda nice to see him every once in a while. Just to keep that rivalry going. Just as long as we are in Grill that it's not Baldy McNosehair.
Egghead? Oh yeah, nah. Although, it would keep things interesting around here just to teach him all those lessons over again.
Yeah, right, but the three of us, he wouldn't stand a chance anytime.
Yeah!
But if I had to be honest, I really don't know. I'm kinda just happy with the guys I got for now. So, I'm not really gonna be pushing to see anyone else from my world for now. But
Yeah. Amy wouldn't be bad. Neither would Cream or Silver.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Alright, we have 2 more people left. The next up is from Brent. Alrighty then. He's got 5, I'm answering 4. The first one up is to Roy from Fire Emblem, not Roy Koopa. Hey, was good! How did it make you feel if you were unfortunately cut from Brawl's roster? That kinda stung, you know? I mean, like, but at least I came back in Ultimate and I am really good in that game, so I guess it makes up for it. Next up is to Cloud and Sonic from him. Whoa, what? Another one from me? Alright, cool. Who's this guy? Doesn't matter. Alright. How does it make you guys feel that Cloud's enemy Sephiroth got into Smash Bros. While Eggman did not? I don't mind the fact that Baldy isn't in there. Did someone say my name? Not you. I'm referring to my Eggman. Oh. Anyways, yeah, I don't really care one way or the other. See ya. No comment. Okay then. Next up is... Oh, it's the trio. Next up is to Mario. Yoo-hoo! Link. And... let me guess. Huh? Is it gonna be, Callie? Dang, how'd you know? Just a guess, I suppose.
Whee! Hi!
The question here is... how much of a great trio together do all 3 of you think you are? It's a little weirdly worded, but... I think we make a decent team. Yeah, me too, honestly. What about you, Callie?
I think we make a great team.
Well, yeah, I think we make a pretty decent trio. At least, sometimes.
When are we gonna not have a death adventure? Can we just, like, have a normal, fun time? I can buy you guys a Spotsville. We can have a turf war.
What's that?
Oh, so it's this thing in Inkopolis where, like, we all compete in this competition. It's like a big old gun battle thing.
Sounds interesting. That sounds fun. Kinda reminds me of, like, a sports game.
Yeah, it's like Inkling Sports.
I think they make a decent trio. Yeah, sure. And finally, from Brent, it's the Fox McCloud. So, even though your arch-rival Wolf isn't in my universe, if he was, how do you think things would go down? Knowing how relentless he is pretty often, and I'm just glad he's not here. Alright, and we're almost at the end. Last up is from Phantom Films. Oh wait, one of those is for me. Let me just go ahead and answer that one first. Neo, do you think that Murder Monkey would get along with the monkeys from Balloon's Tower of Defense, or do you think they'd start out an all-out war? Oh yeah, that sounds funny. An all-out monkey war. I would probably assume the war option. Like, think about it. You got monkeys, we got Super Monkey, who's like the definition of a comic book superhero, versus Murder Monkey. You know, a fresh abomination from hell. How do you think that would go? I don't think it would get along very well, to answer your question. Next up is to Bowser.
Let's get this over with.
Do you like breadsticks?
That's it?
Yep.
Sure. I mean... yeah, sure. They're not bad. Is that seriously it?
Yeah, that's it. You can go now.
Okay.
Next up is to Sonic.
What's up?
How does it feel to have all of Team Sonic reunited? Meaning, you know, you, Tails, and Knuckles.
It feels really good, honestly. Like I said, I don't need anyone else. As long as I've got my 2 best buds, I'm pretty much set.
Next up is to Callie.
Hi.
And Marie. What's up? The question is, hugs?
Hugs.
Oh, Callie, you crack me up sometimes.
What? Hugs are nice. Give him a hug too.
No thanks. I'm not just gonna hug everybody I meet, Callie.
Aw, sour. Hope you like the hug. Bye.
I feel like you have to earn a hug from me, so... No thanks. Bye.
And his last question is to Meowth.
Ooh, I have a question. Really? Oh, that's great. Oh, that sounds so amazing. I've never gotten a question like that before. Yeah! What's my question?
Hey, Meowth.
Leave me alone!
And that wraps up the Q&A. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.
Bye.